Hello, I'm Judge Victor Mellenbrink with the 23rd Judicial Circuit in Jefferson County. I am going to do a walkthrough of a COGNOS report to show you how to run a report for your pending cases that don't have a court date. So these are cases that might have fallen off the radar, or a court date got canceled and never got rescheduled. And if you don't do something about those cases, they can hang around and really mess up your statistics and your numbers because they'll get old without anything going on. So go to Cognos, click on JIS Reports, you can either switch to Tile View or List View, go to Circuit Courts, All Divisions, Exceptions, and then scroll down to Pending Cases with No Scheduled Events. So if you click on that, we're going to say Judge Assigned because I'm going to look at my own cases. You could run this for other judges or unassigned judges, but I'm looking for my own. So I'm going to say Judge Assigned, and then I'm going to select Jefferson County. I'll hit Next. Then we need to select the judge name. I'll hit M to go down to my name, select that. Select all of the case categories, hit Reprompt to populate this field, hit Select on that. The only reason you wouldn't select all is if you have a docket where maybe you do have a lot of cases that are open but don't have court dates, and that's intentional. Could be a probate or juvenile or something like that. You may want to exclude that case category from the report because otherwise it might not be useful. So I don't have that issue as far as my assignment goes, but theoretically, if you run this report and you see a whole bunch of cases that aren't actually a problem, you might want to select a different set of case categories just to exclude those cases if that's not helpful. But that's what I want to do. I want to select all of the different case categories and case types and hit Finish for it to run that report. I'll pause while that report runs. Okay, so our report, is finished running. So you can see here, this is in PDF format. It's actually a 5-page report. You could print that out if you want to, or you can just look it on here. If you want to download it, you could actually click up here and turn it into an Excel spreadsheet and download an Excel spreadsheet if you want to be able to sort by the columns or things like that. But this is a useful report because you can see just a list of cases that don't have a pending court date. These are open cases and they ought to have a court date. There are reasons why cases might not have court dates, obviously, so you need to take a look at that. Like there are cases that were filed very recently, and so they might not have a court date just because that hasn't happened yet. But this is a good report to run just to kind of keep an eye on things, and you can see if anything's gotten off track and needs to get on track so you can keep everything moving towards a disposition. Not much else to it. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me or email me. And I hope that you have a nice rest of your day. Thanks.